Hey, what's up? This your girl Madi from the Plugg magazine. We got another exclusive interview today with Lst Magick. Magic, what's up?
What's up, man? Man,
What's
I'm
go-
glad that you have me right here.
Yeah, how was your holiday? Did you have a nice holiday?
Man, holiday, man, I ate a lot. We all ate a lot.
Yeah, I got
Went
I
to,
like I ate
and
a
went
lot too.
went to sleep right after that.
Yeah, no, I ate a lot. I went to like three different spots. My mom's house, they have pozole. We went to my daughter's dad's side of the family. I went to drop her off for there for a little bit, and they had like the whole turkey and the whole sides and the whole shebang. And then after that, I went to my homegirl's mom's house, and they
Oh
had
yeah,
tamales. So you already know.
yeah. Everybody it gets busted in every household.
Yes. So tell us, where are you from?
I'm from Little Village. That's in Chicago, Illinois.
Okay, did were you born and raised out there?
Yeah, born and raised.
Okay, what do you like the most about Chicago?
I mean, the city, man, is beautiful. Like downtown is
Mhm.
beautiful, and the people. Like when you meet a lot of good people and hang around good people, like the vibe is just excellent.
Right. I always say there's nothing like summers in Chicago. You know what I mean? It's just a whole different vibe.
A whole vibe. You see, yeah, you see everybody that you never thought you'll see out there. You got all type of ethnicities going out to Chicago just to see the beautiful city.
Yeah. I think we have a lot of good food out here too, and just
Yeah,
like
we
like you
do.
said yeah, it's a nice scene too, a nighttime, daytime, especially downtown, you know what I mean? So, I don't know why people get so scared to come out here, but
I mean, the only scared because they feel like the whole Chicago is a hood. That's
yeah.
what they think. They think the whole Chicago is a whole
Yeah.
neighborhood of killers and
Yeah.
robbers, but nah, it's a beautiful place. I
Yeah.
recommend it.
Yeah, well, I think it's like any city, right? Any city,
Yeah,
every city has like their, areas that are a little iffy, and then the nice areas. It's
yeah.
no
I mean,
Chicago's no difference,
yeah,
though.
it's like everywhere. You just got to know
Right.
where you at.
Oh, that's true. You definitely need to know where you're at. So, how long have you been into music?
Man, I've been into music my whole life, right? But like when I
Hmm.
really got into it was in 2013. Like really,
Okay.
really, that's when the whole Chicago drill scene came. At least my first song, I ended up getting
Damn.
locked up for first
What
degree
song
murder.
was that?
It was called Jug, and I had did it with a another Chicago rapper. His name is Billionaire Black.
Okay. And
So
then after you released it, you got locked up?
yeah, I released it like the video, and like 2 weeks later, I ended up getting incarcerated for murder.
Damn. So you are on parole right now?
Nah, I beat it.
Oh, you beat it?
Yeah,
Damn, you
I
got some
went.
badass lawyer.
Yeah, yeah. Nah, actually, well, shout out to Andrea Weber, because she was my PD. She was a PD, like a
Oh,
public
okay.
defender. And
Oh, okay.
at first, I did had a lawyer, but man, honestly, he wasn't doing what he was supposed to be doing, and so we fired him, and we just
Mhm.
settled for like, to be honest, I settled for not going home. Like that
Yeah,
was my
yeah,
mentality. I'm not
yeah,
coming home from this.
yeah, yeah,
By the grace of God, I took a jury trial, and then no, not
yeah.
guilty.
Oh, that's good. A lot of they try to freak you out with the whole trial. If you go to trial, this is gonna
Yeah,
happen, this accident. But they I guess we're gonna say monetize out of convictions, right?
and look, yeah, and look. I'm gonna be honest. I was like this close to taking 20 years because that's what
Yeah,
they had on the offer. I was this
yeah,
close, but something told me like in them 20 years I could lose everything, right?
yeah,
And so I looked at it like, well, if I'm gonna lose everything in them 20 years, I might as well go all the way because what's the difference?
yeah. That's man, I ain't gonna lie, that's like a whole chance of life.
Yeah, so I'm
You
taking
know what I mean?
advantage of it. I'm taking advantage of it.
So, who inspired you in the music industry the most? Like, what artists or music influenced you the most?
Man, to be honest, it's like I like the one that inspires most is because it's the same like lifestyle that I has like Gucci
Mm,
Mane and like Lil Durk,
mhm.
and especially Lil Durk because he's from Chicago too, and
Yeah.
like
Shout out Lil Durk.
shout out Lil Durk, and I mean, and
Yeah.
I'm good friends with a lot of OTF members, so I'm
Okay.
friends with Zoo, and I was incarcerated with rest in peace King Von, so I was
Okay.
when I was fighting my murder, that's who I was all with.
Damn.
So nobody was of us wanted to rap until we came home and
Yeah.
wanted to do it again.
Did you ever bust a flow or freestyle with Von?
Yeah, we always did. Like we always, how we was. It was we was on deck together. So
Hmm.
the sales is like he's like 3 sales away from me, and other guys are like more sales away from me.
Yeah.
How we used to rap at night when everybody was asleep, like it was a weekend, right? Let's say it's
Hmm.
a holiday or whatnot.
Yeah, yeah.
So whoever knew how to rap were banging on the door and just rapping through the little hole so
Yeah.
so everybody can
Yeah,
hear
getting
it.
the place all turned.
Yeah, having plays out turn.
Yeah. So, do you mainly freestyle? Or do you write?
I mainly freestyle, but like if I'm like I mainly freestyle,
Hmm.
but if I like sit down and write something, it has to be something like I'm trying to put like a project together, you know. But most
Okay.
most of my raps are freestyle, and like I just be thinking of like what I used to go through and just put it
Yeah.
in words.
Put it in words. Yeah. So, if you can put your music into a category, what category would that fall into?
Man, I gotta be hip hop and rap, you know.
Okay.
That's
All right.
that most of it.
Yeah. So, when they listen to your music, do you have an objective to your music?
I mean, yeah, it's like I feel like when I rap, it's like, and they see what I'm rapping about. It's like,
Hmm.
don't give up, right? Like
Yeah.
you've been through so much stuff, but don't give up. Chase your dreams,
Yeah.
get money. You know what I'm saying? Like, and just follow the right path to success. You know, even
Hmm.
if you've been through the worst.
Yeah. So going back to Vaughn, so did you ever do any recordings with him?
Nah, I mean, I wish I did, right? And
Hmm.
so when I ended up coming out of jail, he was already up and coming, you know. So
Hmm.
I didn't never had time, and by the time he already blew up,
Hmm.
so
Yeah.
and then unfortunately that happened to him. So yeah, we never got into the music, but
Yeah.
I got some music coming soon next year with the OTF members. His name is THF Zoo. Shout out Zoo. So
Shout out Zoo.
hopefully everything comes out good, you know.
Okay. What projects are you working on right now?
Man, I got a project with 360 Pool. It's a mixtape.
Oh
We
yeah,
don't got
shout out
yeah
360
yeah
too.
360 Pool. We don't
Mhm.
got no what's it called? No name for it yet, but 2024 we dropping it.
Okay. So, do you have any events coming up?
Yeah, 2024. I got some couple of events, but dates are still to be determined. So I'm not sure when.
Okay, coming up. So everybody make sure you guys stay tuned. Definitely
Yeah,
have to pull up to that.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so and it is like a two-part question, right?
Hmm.
Who was one of the most known artists you have collaborated with?
Well, the most known artist I'll say is 360 Pool. Like ever since
Hmm.
me and him got in the studio, it's like man, we got attached to this music, you know, because
Hmm.
our flows match, and it's like we come from the same struggle, so it's like
Yeah, yeah.
perfect chemistry.
How'd you guys link up?
Well, I actually was in tune with some Texas rappers, right? And
Who were them Texas rappers?
his name is Lil H, King Lil H, and
Okay.
Third. So I guess Third was like managing King Lil H,
Hmm.
and Pooh had heard some music from them, and it
Hmm.
was me, you know. So he like, oh, who's that? And he's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
no, we from the same city. So he
yeah.
ended up hitting me up, and the rest is history.
Damn, that's what's up. Um, do you That's the other part of it. Who is the biggest artist you would like to collaborate with?
Man, the biggest one I feel like is Gucci because I grew up on him, and he's
Yeah.
like the definition of a trap hood guy,
Mhm.
you know. So you want
For
to do
real.
something with him, you know.
Yeah, I think one of my favorite tracks is Lemonade.
Oh, Lemon is old school. Mine is
Yeah,
like photo shoot, and like
yeah,
back then, he got some dope shit.
yeah, for real. That be always be hitting when you so
Yeah, yeah,
the spot.
for real.
So, what are your top three artists right now?
Man, my top three artists gotta be 360 Pool, Lil Durk, and right now I'm heavy on TAF Tski. No,
Okay.
MAF Tski, my bad. MAF Tski, he's going hard right now from Chicago.
Yeah. Okay. I don't think. Where is he? Do you know where he's from?
I think he's from like the hundreds around there, like the 80 some or 90
Mhm.
some. I think he's from the hundreds of Chicago.
Okay. Okay. So right now, what were you listening to in your car jamming out?
Oh, right now I'm listening to him, MAF Tski. He go hard. You should look, yeah, you should check him out. He go hard.
Yeah. So, is there any top three female artists you fuck with?
Yeah, I fuck with Mellow Bucks from Tski. No,
Okay.
MAF Tski, my bad. MAF Tski, he's going hard right now from Chicago.
Yeah. Okay. I don't think. Where is he? Do you know where he's from?
I think he's from like the hundreds around there, like the 80 some or 90
Mhm.
some. I think he's from the hundreds of Chicago.
Okay. Okay. So right now, what were you listening to in your car jamming out?
Oh, right now I'm listening to him. MAF Tski. He go hard. You should look. Yeah, you should check him out. He go hard.
Yeah. So, is there any top three female artists you fuck with?
Yeah, I fuck with Mellow Bucks from Chicago. She go
Mhm.
hard.
Okay.
Um, Lotto, she go hard
Mhm.
too.
Yeah.
And I think Mama Million too. She go hard. She from Chicago too.
Do you ever plan on doing any collabs with any females?
Yeah, that's I've been working on doing that, trying to build a brand so we could do it.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'll be reaching out, so I'm just waiting for them
Yeah.
to reach back.
Okay. So, if you can give advice to a younger version of yourself, knowing what you know now, what would that be?
Man, don't give up, and don't get sidetracked.
Mhm.
Because as a kid you get sidetracked and you don't take nothing serious. So I'll say take it serious as soon as you enjoy it. Take it serious, and it's gonna take you farther.
Yeah. No, I agree. Sometimes, we get our elders tell us, "Don't, hey, watch out, don't do this or do," you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? But we're like, "Nah, we're gonna be all right." They don't know if we're
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about it old. They don't know what the hell.
yeah,
But
yeah.
they know, they're telling us for a reason, right?
Yeah, especially when you want something and they tell you, nah, you shouldn't do that, and then you feel like, okay, I'm not gonna do it, and that's what you messed up at. Like, if you have a passion for something, you should do it.
Mhm. Yeah, I agreed. Definitely gotta follow your dreams. If you got something going on, just don't give up. Don't get distracted by the bullshit, right?
No, of course not.
Yeah. I'm doing a collab with any other artists outside of the state.
I got a couple artists that I've been hitting up. The one that is raw too is the baby from Texas. I think he's
Oh
from
yeah,
Houston.
yeah.
Yeah, he's hard. Like, I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully we can get in contact. And yeah, that's mainly the maybe the Mexican OT too. Like he hard,
Oh,
he
yeah, he
go
going
hard.
hard right now.
Yeah, he
My
going
actually,
hard.
my brother-in-law Steven, shout out to Static TV. He's down in San Antonio. I think he was just at an event down there with OT Mexican and
Okay.
the baby too. So that
Yeah,
was pretty live show.
yeah, that's good. I
Mhm.
already knew Polly was raw. Yeah.
Yeah. So, do you want to send any shout outs to anybody?
Yeah, man. I gotta shout out 360 Pool, my man, Sal man. That's my homie. TBM Rio, TBM Troubles, and Petey from San Antonio, 35. So and free AK man from the state Texas.
Yeah, for real. So, can you shout out your social media accounts so everybody can go ahead and follow and
Man,
subscribe? Stay tuned.
just at LST Magic, LSTMAGICK.
Yeah. All right. So before we end, I wanted to tell you because I know there's a lot of the Venezuelans all up in there in
Oh yeah,
Chicago
yeah.
right now, right? So have you guys noticed like a change around the
Well, look,
city with
and
them?
so look, I got still family in the little village. We grew up there, so it's
Yeah.
always something different.
Yeah.
So yeah, like there's days that I be riding around there, like going to my mom's or my sis or whatnot.
Mhm.
Man, you see them going to every bus stop, every station, and that's the difference. Like you never used to see that.
Yeah.
A group of people, and they just be groups. You don't see. Sometimes you see individuals.
Yeah. Yeah.
They
Yeah.
stay together because obviously they might not know nobody out here, so whoever is from the same town or whatnot, they stay together. But yeah, the difference is it's a lot of them. It's a lot of they came through, and I guess they
Yeah.
want jobs, apartments. Right now, some are staying even in the police stations, right there by
Yeah.
the neighborhood. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's kind of crazy.
I've seen them too, like out in the police stations too, and it's a lot of people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a
But I
lot.
just find it interesting how the regular homeless people that try to go stay at the police stations and stuff
They
like that,
won't.
getting kicked out. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah. It's because you know what? It's because
Mhm.
they gotta think about it. They gotta do it how they did it. They gotta go deep as hell. They cannot
Yeah.
just do one and one. I
Yeah.
mean, if you go, so many people go. It's because they look at it like this. They don't look at them homeless. They look at them like they came from another country,
Yeah.
looking for somewhere to stay. But in reality, they are homeless. They got nowhere to go. They don't
Right.
know nobody. They just got refugee. They just here because they got brought here. Like, okay, we're gonna kick you out from this other state, and we're gonna bring you here. Because I think they came from like New York or like Texas,
No,
something
I
like that.
think a lot of them came from El Paso, Texas. Hey,
Yeah,
you
right.
speak Spanish, by the way?
Yeah, yeah, I do.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you spoke Spanish or not. So I'm like, sometimes I be, speaking Spanglish. So I
Yeah,
was like,
yeah.
I better watch it.
No, no, hey, all that. I got
Well,
music in Spanish too coming soon, so that's
why
another
not?
thing. Yo, what's up, brother? I hear you. I hear you.
Yeah, see what I said, so man. So what's going on? What you got going on for the rest of the year, man? You gonna do something fresh for New Year's Eve or something?
Yeah, man. I'm thinking of going to New York on New Year's Eve, and I'm trying to shoot some music videos over there with some brothers over there in New York, from New Jersey, all there over there.
Yeah, well, shit. When you go out there to New York, just let us know. We're gonna go with some brothers out there and shit.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right
Yeah,
there, but shit. Maybe you can hook up. Maybe you can stop by Jersey and hook up with Problem and shit. Got
yeah,
Problem be
yeah,
out
yeah,
there.
yeah. I be in contact with him, and I be in contact with him and Ace of King Ace from New York. So
Hmm.
I already
Yeah,
got some
yeah.
collabs on the way with them.
So make sure when you go out there, you do a lot of videos. Make a lot of videos so we can promote that shit. You know what I'm saying?
All
And we
right,
got some
Celeste.
videos that got going on, just capturing any type of moments out there. And you know what I'm saying? If it's appropriate shit, we got it. You know what I'm saying? We'll put it on the store or whatever. You know what I mean?
I already know. Celeste.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
so
ready. Good luck, brother.
yeah, man,
I
it
love.
was so nice to meet you, get to know you, and get
Yeah,
our audience to get to know you and tell them what's happening. Because I
appreciate
know
you.
you've been popping on social media. I'm like, we gotta get this brother on and stuff like that.
I
You know what I'm
appreciate it,
saying?
man. It's just good more things gonna come, you know. So this is
Yeah.
just the beginning, you
Yeah,
know.
but make sure you tell people, man. Tell people to go look at the interview. You know what I'm saying? Tell them to check out the magazine. We're gonna put you in there. We'll fuck around, put you on the back cover shit if it's that. We get that
Yeah,
much money. You know what I mean?
yeah, I'm definitely gonna tag you on everything, and with me, even when I drop videos, I tag you so I could peep them out,
Yeah.
you know, shout you out and everything, you know. And I appreciate you for the opportunity.
Yeah, for real. And that's what we do. We just want to plug everybody in, everybody that's doing something good. And your story is so good too, you know what I'm saying? Especially because you dodged that bullet with them 20 years, man.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
it would have been a whole different, you know what
yeah.
I'm saying, life for sure. But
It's just no, it's no cap in my rap, you know.
for real,
It's real life.
spitting facts for sure. All right, well, Magic, you have a good weekend. Everybody,
You
thanks
too.
for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed yet, so make sure you subscribe. So we out.
All right, shout out to the plug.